This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
How to stay safe at your place of worship. Lisa Sugart has this important interview next. Good evening and thank you for joining us at SSPTV News. I'm Ken Kara. You're watching us on High Definition Channel 513 and Channel 13 on Service Electric Cablevision. And remember to download our Samsung Productions app to take us with you on the go. Let's go to our headlines now from SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. In 2013, the federal government issued a first ever report outlining security recommendation for houses of worship. And now with mass shootings in the headlines, a program is being held in our area to focus on safety concerns for people who go worship. Lisa Sugart explains.
I'm pleased to welcome back to our studios today Mary Malone, the president of the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce, to talk about an upcoming program. And it's unbelievable that we're even breaching this subject to have a seminar or a program to talk about this. But the latest program that they will be hosting is Safety Concerns in Worship Today. So this was a very important topic that you said even the Scranton Diocese is addressing this, so you felt the chamber should as well.
Yes, and so we have a regular safety speaker that we work with on timely topics, and so this one filled up so quick that we're actually offering the second session, and just found out again, like you said, the Scranton Diocese has asked all of its parishes to have a plan, and again, just for the safety, when you gather large groups of people together, that you would have a plan in place and given some thought to the arrangement and what's best for everybody. So the chamber, Lisa, everyone automatically thinks of businesses, but we have a lot of nonprofits and many, many churches that are also members of the chamber. So we think obviously this is important, and we're happy to offer it at a very reasonable price. And again, you don't have to be a chamber member. We have both a member rate of $10 and a non-member rate for $15. The session is going to happen right at the chamber offices, so there's parking available for anybody who's coming in attendance. And even sometimes, again, just to have someone from the outside perspective and the chance to talk amongst one another. So looking forward to a great program.
So now this is, again, Safety Concerns in Worship Today, and it's happening at the Chamber office on February 7th.
That's correct.
And it is going to be from 8:30 in the morning until 10 a.m. So the cost is $10 if you're a Chamber member and $15 if you are a non-member. So obviously it was popular because this is the second one they are already organizing. Right. The first one you said sold out very quickly. So a timely topic, but one people are definitely concerned about.
That's correct. And and again, from any area, we would welcome them from the Greater Hazleton area and beyond to our neighbors down in Schuylkill County. Again, we're blessed that we have a great speaker in Dale from Z Medical. And so sometimes even just, again, the sharing of information between the different faith organizations can be helpful.
And they should RSVP because you might fill up again.
Yes, absolutely. And we do have it limited, Lisa. We want to be able to have a good conversation and good discussion. So we do limit it to 25 folks. And if we fill up again, I'm sure that that Dale, we could work with him to get a third date available. So either through the Chamber's website, hazletonchamber.org, or by calling the Chamber, 570-455-1509.
Register for the event. Again, the first one did sell out very quickly, so if you would like to learn more about this topic, sadly we have to talk about it, but we just want to make sure everyone's safe, and you'll get some very important information at this program.
Thanks, Lisa. We'll check back in soon. The Pennsylvania Supreme Court ruled 4-3 yesterday that the state's current congressional map is unconstitutional, a move that will impact voting in the upcoming primary election. Democrats claim that the 18 districts were unconstitutionally gerrymandered to benefit Republicans. The ruling requires the General Assembly to submit a new plan for the congressional district map to the governor by February 9th. Governor Tom Wolf must then submit it to the Supreme Court by February 15th. These new districts will be used for the upcoming May primary election. Top Republican lawmakers are expected to ask the U.S. Supreme Court this week to put the decision on hold. A man wanted in connection with the stabbing Monday in Frackville has surrendered to authorities. An arrest warrant was issued for 25-year-old Felix Fernan Bernejo of Frackville. The warrant came as the result of an incident yesterday afternoon in the 100 block of South Lehigh Avenue. Bernejo was charged with stabbing 24-year-old Jacob Allen Schopfer of Ashland. Schopfer was flown to Lehigh Valley Hospital in Allentown and immediately taken into surgery. Bernejo surrendered around 7:15 last night. He's in the Schuylkill County Prison, unable to post $500,000 straight cash bail. A woman wanted for threatening her ex-boyfriend with a gun was apprehended last night. 51-year-old Rosa Paredes Gutierrez of Hazleton was taken into custody without incident. While on routine patrol, officers located a car occupied by the wanted woman. Police say that a .38 caliber revolver was in plain view on the floor of the car. The recovered gun was found to be a stolen firearm out of Rush Township Police Department. 2 fundraisers are being planned to help a baby from our area who is battling several serious health conditions. Grayson Capus is the son of Amanda Capus of Drums. A Facebook page, Pray for Grayson K, is asking everyone to pray for the little boy who was born premature on January 5th and is battling several other illnesses. 2 fundraisers are being planned to help the family with the mounting medical expenses. The first takes place February 24th from 3 until 8 p.m. at Bunker's Bar and Restaurant in Hazleton. The second is the next day, February 25th, from 11 a.m. until 2 p.m. at the Other Side Bar and Grill in Freeland. Donations for tricky trays are needed. For more information, you could call Rosalind Nashko at 570-436-0918 or Michael Hadzik at 215-837-1758. Well, do you know someone dedicated to helping others? Nominate that person, couple, or group for SSPTV's Volunteer of the Week. With so many wonderful nonprofit organizations and compassionate people in our viewing area, we would like to take the time to say thank you. Email the name of your nominee to lisa@ssptv.com. Tell us why they deserve the recognition, and beginning in February, we'll select the Volunteer of the Week and feature them on SSPTV News. You can also mail your nominations to Volunteer of the Week, care of SSPTV News, 109 West Broad Street, Hazleton, Pennsylvania, 18201. You've seen them in the Huntin' Woods, and now you can see them up close and in person. The crew from Wild 'Bout Huntin' is headed to Bloomsburg this weekend for an annual sports expo. Here's Lisa Sugar with more.
I'm pleased to welcome back to our studios our dear friend Dennis Gantz, who is the producer and host of Wild 'Bout Huntin', which is seen right here on SSPTV and nationally as well. And you guys are in the midst of shooting a season, getting ready for a season to start in April, and then throw in an expo to go along with it. So you're slightly busy.
Just a little bit. We're a little busy. We're getting ready for the Early Bird Sports Expo at the Bloomsburg Fairgrounds coming up this week. Doors open Thursday at 4 o'clock at the expo for the opening day.
All righty, now this is the 3rd year already that you guys are going to be there. I can't believe this. This has like flown by. So tell everybody what they can see at your booth.
Okay, well, come on out to the Early Bird Sports Expo. We're going to be there all 4 days. We're going to have a lot of things going on at the Wild 'Bout Huntin' booth. You're not only going to be able to buy Wild 'Bout Huntin' apparel, t-shirts, hats, koozies, decals, but we're going to have buck cage scent dispensers for sale, Altera alpaca socks, some of the warmest socks that you'll ever put on your feet and comfortable as far as that's concerned. We'll have remote antler rattles as well as some other things for sale. And you can't beat it because you come out, just visit us, say hello, register for a free chance to win some great prizes as well that we have coming up. We're giving away a 1-day chucker hunt, again with Dusty W. German Shorthair Pointers, our friend Mike Wagner. We've got a 25-quart bison cooler that we're giving away, as well as some other great prizes. And all you got to do is come by and say hello and get registered for free.
Wow, sounds like a lot of great things happening. I know you had a lot of people stop by the last 2 years, and you just keep growing in popularity with Wild 'Bout Huntin'. So how is the filming going, and then how is the new season that's going to be starting in April going?
Well, the filming's been good. We've had a busy season. We've tried to incorporate some new episodes for everybody that you'll be able to enjoy, and we've got some pretty good storylines with them. We've had our ups and downs, and we're going to showcase that as well. But we're getting ready. Season 3 is going to start here at SSPTV in April. We're excited to be here for our 3rd season again, and then nationally again on Gen 7 Outdoors and Pursuit Channel later this year, 3rd and 4th quarters.
Wow. So Season 3 will be airing in April, and you're already taping season 4. So where do you get the time for all this?
A very loving wife. No, I mean, our families are huge supporters, and they've been great to allow us to do what we do, as well as our friends and everybody that follows us at Wild About Hunting. We can't thank everybody enough, and we're excited about the Early Bird Sports Expo, and come on out and let's talk hunting and have a good time. There's going to be a lot of fun. You'll get to see Dusty W, German Shorthair. They're right across from us, and our turkey call sponsors, Bang the Bus Game Calls, are right next to us as well. So, you know, we're going to have a good time in that little corner where we're always at.
All righty, you don't want to miss it. Come out. You could win some free prizes that Dennis is giving away. So please stop by the Early Bird Sports Expo Thursday through Sunday at the Bloomsburg Fairgrounds and talk to the guys from Wild About Hunting.
Thanks again, Lisa. Coming up next, we go skiing with the Standard Speaker's Kent Jackson, and I eat Frankie's Cold Pizza. I love today's B-Block. And in sports, we have some highlights and reaction from Hazleton area's girls basketball game against Nanacoke. This is SSPTV News, your place for 24 hours of your hometown news and information.
This is SSPTV News, brought to you by Samsung Productions and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Ice and snow are lousy for traveling, unless you're on cross-country skis. The glaze that fell on the first weekend of January and topped the snow that was already on the ground made for some of the slickest skiing that I've ever enjoyed. Twice I bounced on my butt descending a small hill that normally I can just cruise down. On the next lap, I had to ski switchbacks just to stay upright. Then came the snow. I awoke late on the morning of Saturday, January 13th, but the snowplows still hadn't gone by my house, so I was able to ski laps right through my neighborhood on the blacktop. It's great to ski without having to drive or walk to reach a trail, which normally happens. And my neighborhood has some good hills too, which my teenage neighbors have demonstrated on their skateboards and scooters in warmer weather. I got to try them this time on snow. And then came more snow. I'd only expected to see a dusting on January 16th, but 8 inches came down instead. The snow was powdery enough that my friend Pete Wilcox and I had no trouble breaking a path while skiing along the Hazleton Rail Trail. We took turns taking the lead on the way out, so by the way back we had a groomed path to follow.
Time now for weather on SSPTV News.
I did not see the sun today, so I do not believe it came out. Several people claimed it did. I don't believe it. Here's our forecast now from the National Weather Service. Tonight, partly cloudy. We'll have a low of 28 degrees. Wind gusts as high as 24 miles per hour. Wednesday, I might see the sun. Partly sunny, high near 30 degrees. At night, mostly cloudy, low of 15. For our Thursday, it'll be mostly sunny with a high of only 27. At night, mostly clear, low of 13. Friday is sunny with a high of 37. At night, partly cloudy, low of 26 degrees. Saturday, partly sunny with a high of 43, and then Saturday night, a chance of showers, 30% chance of precipitation, low of 36 degrees. Welcome back to Frankie's Pizzeria and Restaurant, here with Lauren Sacco and her mother, one of the owners, Debbie Vito. Thank you guys for having me. Thank you for bringing 2 boxes of your cold pizza here. Now, there's 2 things one thing you really don't do in my house with my wife, she'll get mad at you about, is bring her any other cold style pizza than Frankie. She's very passionate. She had like signs up at Fun Fest when you guys were up for best cold pizza in the area. Yeah. Relatively newer. I mean, cold pizza is a historical thing in Hazleton, but you just took to this 6 years ago. What made you want to jump in the game a little bit?
Good question.
What was the history of it?
We kind of gotten sick and tired of seeing things done a little haphazardly. So we kind of took it upon ourselves. We brainstormed for quite some time. This was about prior to the 6 years, 2 years in the making, finding the perfect pan, the perfect combination, the perfect balance of yeast and everything to make it this explosive taste that you're going to taste when you bite into it. We pan it fresh all day. Every day. There's no preservatives in this pan of pizza, and this is something we pride ourselves on because, like the cold pizza, everything you taste here is fresh from scratch.
Do you feel the way you're representing Hazleton when you put this out here? Because so many people, when I bring it to a tailgater, they're like, oh yeah, cold pizza, that's a Hazleton thing. Do you feel you have to represent the area with every box you're making?
Yeah.
Is there pressure?
Yeah, there's pressure. We don't really do anything with our foot half on the gas. So when we do something, we kind of sit down and brainstorm and go at it full throttle. So that's kind of how we got what is right in front of you today.
Okay, and speaking of what's in front of me right now here, I'm going to eat it because that's what I want to do. But tell me a little bit about what went into, or what do customers say when they come in and try? You said you can even get it hot because it's fresh out of the oven all the time. It doesn't have to be a cold pizza.
Yes. Do you want to tell them a little about the hot, thin tavern you're able to get?
Is that what this is?
This is the cold version, but you're able to get it hot as well.
Yes, you can, it comes in a full pan. We can cut it 9 or 12, it's square. And it's the same, very same pizza, but it comes in a big pizza box. It comes out fresh and steaming hot.
A lot of people order it with steak and sweet peppers on top as well.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a secret menu item. Now I know how to get your cold pizza, but get it hot, delicious.
That's
it
our
is
thin
so
tavern on the
easy
menu.
to eat. I don't know what the ingredients are. I'm not good at naming things. Olive oil and that, but I'm telling you, a box is gone very, very quickly. I mean, do you guys bring this home, or are you still eating it at home in that?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we do. On many of our trips back and forth to Ocean City, by the time you hit Allentown, the first layer is gone.
Yeah.
By the time you hit Philly, there's the second. By the time we pull up, everybody will be upset because there's nothing left in the box.
It's funny, when you take it out of the area and you say cold pizza, people are like, they're a little skeptical. Once you get them to try it, they love it.
Can I tell you what I like about it? And again, we're going to keep trying these segments. You're like, Kenny knows nothing about food, news, or sports. What I like about it is sometimes you get pizza and it's too saucy, or it's too doughy, or the cheese is the star. I feel like everything just mixes perfectly. Was that a goal, or am I kind of off in this?
We wouldn't serve you something that we would enjoy ourselves.
It's a good combination of everything. And you can get it here at Frankie's. I mean, all the time, just stop in. Fresh boxes, best way to do it.
And then coming up, as soon as the weather breaks, our Pizza Express will be on the road. So you're able to call in and put your address in, and our gentleman will bring it right to your door. So there's no hassle of even leaving the house. And they literally go door to door with our pizza all throughout the Hazleton area.
Before I devour the rest of this, is there anything else you want to talk about we should know about this pizza?
Get in for a taste. If you haven't tasted it yet, you're missing out.
Everyone try it. We recorded 4 segments yesterday and I gained 15 pounds and it was the best day of my life. Here's your midday winning lottery numbers on SSPTV News. Pick 2, a pair of 3s. Pick 3, 562. Pick 4, 8452. Pick 5, 45036. The wild number is 9. When we come back, a showdown, the Wyoming Valley Conference as Nanticoke traveled to Hazleton area in girls basketball.
Time now for sports on SSPTV News.
Interesting times in the Wyoming Valley Conference for girls basketball. Crestwood holds a game advantage over Hazleton area in Division 1, and Holy Redeemer and Nanticoke are both 9-0 and battling for the Division 2 crown, with Lake Lehman right behind them at 8-1. On Monday night, Nanticoke grabbed an important 53-32 win over Hazleton area on the road. Nanticoke's Lisa Radziak scored the first points of this game and had 5 of the Trojanettes' 15 first quarter points, but didn't score after that.
I think offense, we did a really great job. You know, like I said, they took Lisa away, so like a bunch of us had to step up and make plays, like Katie and myself, and then Melissa Lewis. So I think we all did a really great job at stepping up tonight.
Maddie Grills stepped up and scored 15 points. Alyssa Lewis had 14, and Katie Buczynski had 7, as Nanticoke stayed perfect in Wyoming Valley Conference play with a win over Hazleton area. Defensively, they were able to force a number of Hazleton area turnovers, and that helped them build a sizable lead.
I mean, it is our identity. We are a pressing team. That's what we do. We like to get the tempo up and try to speed up the other team, and I thought our girls did a really good job with that today, especially on the bigger court. It's our first time playing on a big court like this, so you know, hopefully that's something an experience that we could carry over into the playoffs.
You know what, a team that press, they make you do that. They do a good job. Alan has them really playing in that type of press and that type of game I love to play. And we kind of lost our nerve a little bit, and and we didn't play really well, and we haven't been playing well, and so it is what it is, and they're better than us right now. They're a lot better than us, but I saw some things in losses. You can tell some things, and some people really hustled, and some people were given some opportunities to play and stuff, and so we got to get back to the drawing board.
Nanacoke started the game on an 8-2 run, but after this nice dish from Virginia Yurchek to Kira Antolik, a block by Diamond Trueluck, and a 3 by Brooke Boretsky, the Lady Cougars pulled within 5 by the end of the first quarter. But Hazleton area was outscored 15-9 in the second quarter, and with a 32-19 lead at the half, the Trojanettes never looked back.
1 or 2 plays can turn that around real quick, and we didn't make them, and they did. So instead of like being tied or down 2, now you're down 7 or 8, and that's an uphill battle against a good team that's hard to come back from.
Since the holiday break, it's been a tough stretch for the Lady Cougars. Not only have they been playing some of the better teams in the Wyoming Valley Conference, it's also been a struggle to practice thanks to snow days and makeup games. But head coach Joe Gavio remains confident that the Lady Cougars will thaw out from this cold stretch.
There's not much time left, but 2/3 of the season is over, but the big ones are still coming up, and I still the light at the end of the tunnel, and I still believe in this team, and I think we're going to be okay.
Hazleton area's next game is at Berwick on Thursday. It's a tight race in Division 1 of the Wyoming Valley Conference. The Lady Cougars still have to play Crestwood, Dallas, and Wyoming Valley West, so things are definitely not settled in the WVC. More sports fun now on the SSPTV Standard Speaker Scoreboard. The MMI girls, they lost to Wyoming Seminary in girls basketball. Kim Mentler had 7 points for the Lady Preppers. MMI also took a loss in boys basketball, losing to Nanacoke. Matt Marchetti had 18 points for the Preppers. Alonzo Guerrero hit 5 threes for North Schuylkill as they lost a tight game to Blue Mountain in Division 1 of the Schuylkill League. Tamaqua beat Minersville, and the Blue Raiders got 14 points from Lucas Gregory and Thad Zuber. Lords beat Monoy area, and the Hazleton area Cougars, they went 1-4 at the Exeter Duels in wrestling over the weekend. John Eric Polai will be covering the wrestling team this week, and you should see his story on Thursday. Right now, you're going to see our social report.
Good evening, everyone. Here's today's talk of the town. Happy birthday to Lori Lasant, Love Sam Jr., Isabella, Spaghetti, and Posey, and everyone here at SSP TV. SSPTV News would like to send our sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. Marie Bonner of Hazleton. Mass is Thursday at 10 a.m. at Annunciation Parish at Church of St. Gabriel in Hazleton. Friends may call Wednesday from 6 to 8 p.m. at the Joseph B. Conahan Funeral Home in Hazleton. Angeline Chinney of Hazleton. The Firo Funeral Home in Hazleton will announce the arrangements. Joseph S. Davidovich of McAdoo. Services will be held at the convenience of the family under the Damiano Funeral Home in McAdoo. Jesse L. Fine of Mountaintop. Funeral is Friday at 11 a.m. at Christ United Methodist Church in Mountaintop. The McCune Funeral Home in Mountaintop is assisting the family. Irene Gower of Freeland. Services will be held at the convenience of the family under the McNulty Funeral Home in Freeland. Margaret Mateo of Hazleton. The Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home in Hazleton will announce the arrangements. David P. Otter of Hazleton. Services will be private under the Firo Funeral Home in Hazleton. Bernard G. Robarczyk of Hazleton. Mass is Saturday at 10 a.m. at Church of St. Joseph in Hazleton. Friends may call Friday from 6 to 8:30 p.m. at the Frank J. Bonin Funeral Home in Hazleton. John Voloshin of Hazleton. The Boyle Funeral Home in Hazleton will announce the arrangements. And Martha Ann Warner of Weatherly. Services will be private under the Philip J. Jeffries Funeral Home in Weatherly. Attention pay-per-view subscribers! If you see your name now on SSP TV News, you can call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Today's winner is Cletus Carey Jr. of Hazleton. Call now and leave a message at 570-455-7267 extension 104 for your free movie.
I think Spaghetti is the best name for a dog ever. Happy birthday, Lori Lasant. Enjoy it. Hey, we'll be back on Wednesday. More news, more sports, more fun. See you then. Take it easy, everybody.
Watch us online anytime at ssptv.com and follow us on Facebook and Twitter.